The journey into the digital unknown starts right here. Real tech, real talk.
Hey there, tech enthusiasts. Have you ever wondered what's shaking up the world of computer chips, the tiny brains that power everything from your smartphone to your laptop? Well, there's a new player in town called RISC-V, and it's making waves so big that even giants like Intel might be sweating a little. Imagine a world where chip design isn't controlled by a few big names but is open to everyone. Sounds exciting, right? Today, we're diving into the rise of RISC-V and exploring 7 key reasons why this open-source architecture is turning heads and whether Intel, the king of x86 chips, should be worried. From its game-changing flexibility to its growing global fanbase, we'll uncover what makes RISC-V a potential threat, or opportunity, for Intel. So, grab your coffee, get comfy, and let's unpack this tech revolution. You're not going to want to miss this. Imagine you're building a house, but instead of paying for expensive blueprints, you get a free, customizable design that you can tweak to your heart's content. That's exactly what RISC-V offers in the world of chip design. Unlike Intel's proprietary x86 architecture, which comes with hefty licensing fees, RISC-V is an open-source instruction set architecture (ISA) that anyone can use for free. This is a big deal because it democratizes chip design, letting startups, universities, and even hobbyists create custom processors without breaking the bank. For example, a small startup in Silicon Valley can now design a chip tailored for AI without paying millions to license Intel's tech. RISC-V's open nature also means it's constantly evolving, with thousands of developers worldwide contributing to its growth through RISC-V International, a nonprofit with over 4,000 members across 70 countries. This collaborative spirit is fueling innovation at a pace Intel might struggle to match. And it's not just about cost. RISC-V's modularity lets designers pick and choose features, creating chips that are perfectly suited for everything from smartwatches to supercomputers. For Intel, which has long relied on its x86 dominance, this open-source revolution is like a new kid on the block who's giving away free candy. Everyone's lining up to try it. When industry giants start jumping on a new trend, you know it's serious. RISC-V isn't just a niche project anymore. It's got heavyweights like Google, Nvidia, and Qualcomm backing it. These companies aren't just casually interested, they're investing big time in RISC-V's ecosystem. For instance, Nvidia uses RISC-V cores in its GPUs to handle complex tasks, while Google is leveraging RISC-V for its AI accelerators. Even Intel itself joined the RISC-V International Board in 2022, showing it's not ignoring the trend. Why does this matter? Because when big players adopt RISC-V, it creates a snowball effect. More companies jump in, more tools get developed, and more devices start using RISC-V chips. This growing support is a challenge for Intel, whose x86 chips dominate PCs and servers but face increasing competition in markets like AI and IoT, where RISC-V's flexibility shines. Imagine a world where your next gaming console or smart fridge runs on a RISC-V chip designed by a company you've never heard of. That's the kind of shift these big players are enabling. For Intel, it's a sign that their once secure market share might be up for grabs. Let's talk money. Designing a chip using Intel's x86 or ARMS architecture can cost millions in licensing fees alone, not to mention the ongoing royalties that chipmakers have to pay. RISC-V? It's free. No licensing fees, no royalties, just a blank canvas for anyone to build on. This cost advantage is a game changer, especially for startups and smaller companies that can't afford Intel's price tag. For example, a company like C5, a RISC-V pioneer, can offer custom chips at a fraction of the cost, making it easier for businesses to innovate without breaking the bank. This is particularly appealing in markets like IoT, where billions of low-cost devices need efficient chips. RISC-V's cost savings also mean companies can experiment more, trying out new designs without the financial risk of failing. For Intel, this is a problem because their business model relies heavily on licensing revenue from x86. If more companies switch to RISC-V to save money, Intel might have to rethink its strategy to stay competitive in a world where free is the new normal. One of RISC-V's biggest strengths is its flexibility. Unlike Intel's x86, which is a one-size-fits-all solution, RISC-V lets designers customize chips for specific needs. Need a chip that's super energy efficient for a smartwatch? RISC-V can do that. Want a high-performance processor for an AI data center? RISC-V can handle that too. This modularity comes from RISC-V's modular instruction set, which lets developers pick only the features they need, keeping chips lean and efficient. For example, the Shakti project at IIT Madras created a RISC-V chip for space applications, tailored to handle the unique demands of ISRO's missions. This kind of customization is tough with x86, which is designed for general-purpose computing and can be overkill for specialized tasks. For Intel, this flexibility is a challenge because it means RISC-V can infiltrate markets where x86 isn't the best fit, like automotive or edge computing. As more industries demand specialized chips, RISC-V's ability to adapt could pull market share away from Intel's rigid x86 ecosystem. From AI to self-driving cars, the tech world is evolving fast, and RISC-V is right in the middle of it. Its open-source nature and flexibility make it a perfect fit for cutting-edge applications where custom chips are king. For instance, NASA recently chose C5's RISC-V chip for its high-performance spaceflight computing, proving RISC-V can handle mission-critical tasks. In AI, companies like Nvidia are using RISC-V cores to power their accelerators, while startups like Deep Computing have launched RISC-V laptops running Ubuntu. These examples show RISC-V is moving beyond niche uses into mainstream tech. Meanwhile, Intel's x86 architecture, while powerful, is less adaptable for these specialized applications. x86 chips are great for PCs and servers, but they're not optimized for the low-power, high-efficiency needs of IoT or the custom demands of AI. As emerging tech markets grow, RISC-V's ability to meet these needs could make Intel's dominance in traditional computing less relevant, putting pressure on them to innovate or lose ground. RISC-V isn't just a Western phenomenon, it's going global, and fast. With over 10 billion RISC-V cores shipped worldwide, it's clear this architecture is catching on. Countries like China are all in on RISC-V, seeing it as a way to bypass US export controls on proprietary tech like x86. For example, China's government is promoting RISC-V through initiatives like the China RISC-V Alliance, and companies like Alibaba are designing powerful RISC-V chips for servers and autonomous cars. In Europe, the EU is investing €270 million to build RISC-V ecosystems, aiming for technological independence. This global push means RISC-V is building a massive, diverse ecosystem that Intel can't ignore. While Intel has a strong foothold in the US and Europe, the rise of RISC-V in Asia and beyond could erode its global market share. If countries and companies increasingly choose RISC-V to avoid reliance on Intel's x86, Intel might find itself playing catch-up in markets it once dominated. So, where are GPUs headed next? The future is bursting with possibilities, and GPUs are at the center of it all. As AI models get bigger and more complex, GPUs are evolving to keep up, with more cores, faster memory, and better energy efficiency. Companies are now designing specialized chips, like Google's TPUs, that work alongside GPUs to handle specific AI tasks. But GPUs remain the gold standard, thanks to their versatility. Imagine a world where AI-powered robots assist in surgeries, virtual reality blends seamlessly with real life, or quantum computing simulations run on next-gen GPUs. We're also seeing GPUs power creative industries, like generating AI art or editing Hollywood movies in real time. The GPU market is booming, with reports estimating it'll hit $130 billion by 2027, driven by demand in AI, gaming, and more. GPUs aren't just tech, they're the key to unlocking a future where machines think, create, and explore alongside us. Alright, let's wrap this up. From their roots in 1970s arcades to their starring role in today's AI revolution, GPUs have come a long way. They've transformed gaming with stunning visuals, powered scientific breakthroughs with parallel computing, and made AI a reality with their unmatched speed. Whether it's rendering a hyper-realistic game world, training a neural network, or driving a car, GPUs are the unsung heroes making it all happen. So, next time you fire up a game or ask your phone for directions, give a little nod to the GPU, it's working harder than you think. What's your favorite way GPUs are shaping our world? Drop a comment below and let me know, maybe it's gaming, AI, or something totally new. If you loved this deep dive, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who's as geeked out about tech as you are. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and stay curious about the tech that's changing our lives.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with our latest content.